We are live. Are we live? We're live now.
Good morning,
It's just
everybody.
me and Harry right now.
Steve, I am one of us. Daddy Bog, Chauncey, if that is your name.
Daddy Bog's here.
Matt Basterson, Chris, Final Piper. Good morning, everybody.
Daddy Bog's here.
That's what it said.
Why is Daddy Bog here?
Hey, Chris.
I actually don't see Daddy Bog's name, and you're seeing it.
Yeah, 6:54 a.m. He must have been here and gone.
I don't see it. I'm not seeing any Daddy Bog.
Andy?
What's up, Jack? I picked up some records. One that's a really cool find, but I'll wait till a little bit to show.
Yeah, because
you're not impressed.
You'd have to show it again.
You won't give a shit about any of the records I just picked up. So,
selling the records instead of buying records for a change.
Good morning.
Good morning, Mazzy. Do you feel like an empty nester?
No.
I mean, when did your son leave home?
Well, actually, we left home. When we sold our house in San Francisco, he was living with us because he had a girlfriend. He was back and forth, but they weren't officially living together. But we had a big place, so he had a separate area there, and we sold the house, and so he stayed and moved in with his girlfriend and another roommate in San Francisco. So we left. we were the ones that left town.
Oh, I meant like empty nester now that Marty's gone. And
No.
Oh, okay. Well, you didn't define that. He was only here for one night. He came.
He's a good guy.
It seemed like much longer.
No, he came. He drove his motorcycle up. We went to where did we go? We went to a record store, but then we Kimball met us at Silver Platters, and we went to Georgetown, had some lunch and
how come you don't cover these topics on surface noise, Chance? How much spooning is going on with the people on surface
I
noise?
think there's a lot more spooning going on Chance's thing than here. And then I gave him a tutorial on. I played him records. We played a bunch of records, and I gave him a tutorial on the Humming Guru. He bought the old Humming Guru, and
Morning, Jim.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Well, I sold my old Humming Guru to Vinyl Piper. I gave him a very good deal.
Yeah.
Did you do a whack-a-mole?
We did not.
Oh,
Oh no.
You didn't? We look forward to that.
Well, what I'm waiting. See, the one I recorded, I put number 201 with Michael Pilmer that I've done, but I still haven't done number 200. I know technically that is 200, but the 200 one I want when I have a group here, because that's a celebration, and everyone's been the summertime on the road and to gather them together up here. So no. Are you excited about Saturday?
Oh, I can't contain myself.
Yeah, it's my birthday.
Yeah, it's your birthday coming up,
the
man.
Record show. The record
What are you
show.
going to do for your birthday?
I'm going up to Michelle's and hanging out.
Oh.
A quiet birthday.
Hey, I just checked on the VinylCon thing. That's happening Saturday here in LA. That guy's doing one in Baltimore at the end of October.
Really?
Then Philly.
What's new in Baltimore?
Hey.
Bye-bye.
Hey, Billiam. My penis works fine. I don't know what you do with yours, if you have one.
Hey, Dan B, can you imagine if I started offering like a paid bundle to do a tour of Seattle and whack-a-moles?
You talk about this, but that's
no, but I know I'm joking about if I still lived in San Francisco, I would do the San Francisco tour because
how about I'll make
it value.
How
No,
about a
damn
proposition?
bought it up here, so I would get
Yeah,
so
but,
much crap here.
hold on. How about this?
Okay.
We'll try it out. So you figure out, we'll do one Seattle. Get a van that probably holds about 8 or 10 people.
No, I don't want to. I'm not going to do a big thing. I'm going to do like 4 or less at a time.
But charging a lot.
Oh yeah.
Here's what's going to happen,
It would be
people.
well worth it.
Hold on.
There were people.
Mazzy's going to pick you up at the Ramada Inn near the airport.
The van has no windows.
We'll go to 13
No,
coins
no,
for cocktails and dinner.
You're
Says
forced to
free
listen.
candy on the side.
Hey, part of the trip is when Mazzy
Free
picks you up.
records.
When Mazzy picks you up, he will speech to text people. But when he does it, say penis. Then Mazzy will take you to breakfast at an AM PM.
No, Easy Street.
No, they don't.
There's breakfast at 7 a.m.
No, you pay money for the package.
Hey, Dave.
Of course, I know.
That
Here's the deal.
includes
Okay,
food and drink.
I'm pricing it out now. Maximum 4 people, $500 a person for the day. Up to 4 people, you get a break. You get a $1,500 break so it's 4 people. Okay, I drive you around all day. I pick you up at your hotel in the morning. We go to Easy Street,
Edgewood.
Pardon me?
At the Edgewood.
Well, wherever they're staying. I mean, I'm not going to. It's up to them.
Okay.
They pay all the meals as we go. Okay.
Oh.
But we go first to Easy Street. We do the record thing there. But what's nice about that, they're the earliest store. They have the breakfast. I mean, Chance has done it. You know,
I've done it.
What can you do that they can't do on their own, though?
But
What can you do?
You know, when you go to a city, seriously, when I walked with these guys in London, I see John is here. When you're with local people, except for them showing you crap Chinese food, the people in the know can get places faster. They know the shortcuts. They know a few places that you would never know.
An Uber driver.
Yeah, but fucking Uber drivers don't even know how to get around.
Hey,
really,
here's
they
what
look at a
happens.
map. They look at an app. They don't know.
You get in the van, and it's someone. It's like a plumber, an ad for a plumber on the outside of the van. You get in there.
Mazzy's
once
music tour.
Once you take your seats, the locks click, and then a recording comes on.
And a bar comes down
Oh,
like
wait,
the roller coaster
no,
at
a
Disneyland.
recording comes on. Hi, this is Mazzy. Please do not look me in the eyes.
You know, but seriously, if I still lived in the Bay Area in San Francisco, I would do it there at this point. Yeah.
But parking sucks. You'll spend most of the trip.
No, I have people have learned this really. When I'm driving, I have parking karma. I find places right.
No,
I know where to park.
Jim has the
I
parking.
don't go to concert. I don't go to Seattle unless I know where I'm going to park.
I have parking Jesus.
No,
Yeah,
I'm serious. I mean, there are places related to music, and there are places like Lake Washington, and obviously the Troll and Fremont Troll, and there's other places depending. That Jimi Hendrix's gravesite. I could totally do this, and I have the personality to do it. I met there. Okay, here's a good example. Now I didn't charge. Some guy reached out to me. They live in Wisconsin, and they had lived in the Bay Area for a short time. And the guy says, we're coming to town. Can you give me some recommendations or records? And I said, well, you know, go in the morning, go have breakfast at Easy Street. And they went around and they said, well, we're going over to Silver Platters. Do you have time to meet? And Marty just left. So I met them like for an hour. We went to Silver Platters and the Starbucks headquarters, that big cafe we go after after record store day. And yeah, they bought me a drink there and a little snack there. And they were so nice and so so excited to talk to me. The guy wants to start a YouTube channel. And the guy was like around 40, 42 or so. Yeah.
When people come to LA, I take them around to carry around.
And he only charges
What's like me
$100.
going to, I've taken the walking tour in the Beatle walking tour in London. You know,
hey, Billiam, go fuck off somewhere else, dude. You bother people on their live streams while people are just trying to be entertained. No one likes you, and you're a fucking idiot. So go away.
I watched the new pub video is on with John and Headley and Madam Sin and Paris, and I got really touched.
Mm.
At the end, John was talking about I'm not really a Black Sabbath fan, but I was touched with all the people coming into Birmingham and that whole thing that happened. And apparently a lot of people got very emotional about that and what
Yeah.
Ozzy did to raise all that money at the last minute, right? So I kind of like that stuff. So John, you and Headley and the team inspired me. I'm going to do a don't you touch yourself occasionally, Jose? I'm going to do a It's the Music Stupid, honoring the pub, honoring some of the music you played today. That's going to be my recording of the day today. It'll be up tomorrow.
So basically what you're doing is you're stealing the 6-inch piano shtick and ruining it for everybody.
No, because I'm going to point maybe maybe they don't want a larger audience, but I'll point people to that video. And I'm not going to do it as a jukebox thing, but
this is Mazzy doing his charitable work right around, since we don't have Jerry Lewis around Labor Day weekend.
Yeah, they did talk about Sam Fox there, She wasn't quite as big here. She had a few things there. Remember Sam
She was
Fox?
quite big, though.
Was she? Okay.
Well, I mean, parts of her.
Well, they took 10 minutes talking about her rack and things. So.
Yeah. Quite the billiards player, I understand. Nice rack.
She's a good swimmer.
Yeah.
So is this something we could hope for when we go on your Seattle tours? How sexually perverted you will be with the people?
No, I'm not. I don't do that. No, there'll be different price points. For another $250, I will record for you for your own entertainment. We'll do a whack-a-mole.
And for $100 tour, he'll show you where Coffee Dave lives.
Hey, John, I don't know what the legality is about this, but we'll be on your side during the trial against Mazzy.
What's the trial? That's one of my favorite group videos that those guys do. It's great. This was an all limey edition.
Hey, everyone, in your seat, on the Mazzy tour van, in your seat will be a box of tissues and some Vaseline. So it'll be a good.
No, Elliot, I woke up this morning at like 5:30 and watched that. 5:15, 5:30. It's because you can kind of close your eyes and listen to it. And I love hearing Madam. Everyone's got their idiosyncrasies and their little things,
Madam Sin.
You know what I mean? And yeah, right, and all that stuff. So we all have our thing, and it was good. I didn't realize that those, except for Headley, I'm surprised those guys didn't know the song "Dead Skunk in the Middle of the Road." You know that song, Harry, right?
It's a great song.
Matter of fact, somebody
Loudon
played
Wainwright. It was an FM
week.
hit here. I mean, not a hit.
It's my favorite song of his.
Yeah, and
Loudon Wainwright.
No, but they did a funky, soulful version, kind of a countrified version at Headley. I didn't know that cover version, and I don't think John knew about Dead Skunk. He likes the name, but it was a novelty song. But unfortunately, it was Loudon's biggest record, I think.
Yeah,
but he's
got a lot of good albums. So if you listen
son,
to
obviously,
him,
we know his son. He was married to McGarrigle, and his son Loudon.
Loudon was an actor too, right?
Yeah, he was in Freaks and Geeks or Undeclared and a bunch of
yeah.
And the daughter didn't do bad either.
Martha Wainwright.
Yeah.
And McGarrigle's sister.
She's on the cover of my friend Dan Byrne. He put out an album called oh shit, I forget the name of it.
I don't know if it charted, Elliot. I don't know if it charted. We could, if someone in the audience can look it up and see if it actually charted. I just know FM radio played it in a lot. I don't remember it on AM radio. Was that 71 or 2 or so?
Maybe.
Yeah, Kate and Anna McGarrigle. They're all Canadians. They're a bunch of Canadians.
Nice. Hey, so I found a cool record yesterday.
Here we go. Here's the fun part.
I think Loudon was in Big Fish too.
This is a good one. So I found an OG, or they only really put this one out. Jazz in Transition. It's a comp of Transition Records. Mazzy was talking about the book, right?
The what?
Transition Records. You showed the
Transition record
book.
Yeah, from
The guy. Well, that guy. He's this. This is his label. The first one he did.
Tom Wilson.
He did a jazz label out of Boston. These were famous for.
Is the book in there? Is there a book in there?
It has the booklet.
Nice.
A nice transition booklet with all information in there.
Put that in my pile.
No, this is mine. But this is styrene. They were pressed own The one side label is trying to come off. These labels are famous for falling off the records. One of the labels maybe re-adhered itself, but these are trying to come off. This one is. But
hold that still for a minute so we can see that label. Okay.
Yeah, cool.
So, have you ever got a record where the label was pressed into the outer groove?
Yes. I mean, I remember we would get them returned in the record store and put them in the return bin.
So
why would they use styrene though for an album?
So I don't know, but Jazz Bum Mike knows about this, and he said to tell if it's really styrene is you pluck the record and it makes a kind of sound.
Plus styrene, the labels are glued on.
They're glued on. To tell if it really is.
Has Tone Poet only put out one or more than one of the transition?
They've done, I think, maybe 3 transition titles.
Okay, I only have one.
And then, like those the Blue Note reissue series from the mid '70s, like the Cecil Taylor twofer, are his transition stuff. And then if you got the Sam Records Some Raw reissue, both of those, well, one was a transition, and then the second one they did was never released by Transition, but they recorded it. And transition, and I guess between Blue Note and Delmark, they each own half of like the transition time.
Now, has Trump made those records illegal?
What year is that record, Rob?
1956.
Okay,
the label only lasted 3 years.
Yeah, they didn't put out many records.
No, and it started for $960. He got it to fund the label, and it died.
Yeah, that's a lot of money in the 50s.
Yeah, he borrowed it from.
I mean, he recorded the ones that Blue Note have done. They did 2 Donald Byrd records. They did a Dud Watkins record. Did they do a 4th one yet?
I don't think so. I only have the.
I don't know how many.
There was a book about it.
I don't know how many of the titles Delmark.
Well, the whole opening section of this is about transition, and then he gets into going to Columbia and doing Dylan and Simon & Garfunkel, obviously adding the drums to Sounds of Silence, and then going to MGM Verve and working with the Mothers and Velvet Underground. And it's so bizarre. A big part of this, and from different people, because these are essays. It's not a normal biography. But he had like a revolving door of blonde women coming into the studio, sitting on his lap. This
record is probably this is probably the easiest to find transition record because I really haven't seen many. I've seen this 3 or 4 times. This could go anywhere from $30 to $100. It's not the most expensive one. I believe someone said, and I'll find out if it's true, the Some Raw song that's on this is not available anywhere else. So it's a pretty cool find. I mean, you never find the booklets with it, and the record's in pretty decent shape. So for shitty made records.
Jose, I will say 900. Okay. I have half of those of the first 6, I have 3 of them. And they're okay quality, but I bet you these will be better quality. I think it's a good series. I'll put it that way. But I made a video when they announced that on that. But I know Chad just did a video yesterday.
I just got it, Jeff. I haven't listened to it yet. I did find there's a Transition put out like a folk record. I forget the guy's name, and they were released on.
I only put out one folk record.
this was released on Esquire in the UK. I found a copy of that. It had Van Gelder in the Dead Blacks. That was a transition title, and that one's cheap.
See, Tom Wilson was doing the jazz. He hired a guy, or one of his friends was going to do the folk. And you're right, they only ended up doing one folk record, and they were going to do classical stuff, but it folded. You know. Yes, Jose. Okay. Thank you for that. Thank you for that.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the bottom line is that's great music, and you know, all the versions of those chess records you can find are either rechanneled or, I mean, there's some decent ones. And
No, the like Bob Bradley was the one who told everyone you should get these original jazz, whatever they were from the mid '80s, and I've had several of those. And those,
but even those aren't going to be. Those weren't from the tape, so we'll see. We'll see.
They sound really good. They're well done.
They do sound good. They do sound good. It just depends. I want to get the At Last because I realize I have that comp Peaches. I don't have it.
I have an original. I have an original mono At Last. It's not in the best condition. It still goes for a bunch of money.
I bought a original mono At Last for. Actually, I threw it in the pile. I bought a collection from a lady who was selling it, and I wasn't going to get it because it was really trashed. But I just threw it on top of the pile and made an offer for everything. I played that record. It played really nice. I put it on eBay. I was very upfront about the condition. It went for $250.
Wow.
Jesus.
Hey, Lavelle, I think the 80s chess was when the CD boxes came out. So those are cut from digital tape. So they probably cleaned them up a lot, but they do sound excellent. I agree. The other thing is, Eddie, the Bluesville and chess are completely different labels. The Bluesville stuff is different.
Well, okay, correct me if I'm wrong. So the Argo, was there any connection between chess and cadet and Argo and them?
Well, Argo was a division of chess. Yeah.
Okay, so I wonder, because there's a lot of the best jazz is on Argo, which turned into cadet.
Yeah, Argo was the jazz division of chess,
like
and
like
crossover things like Etta James,
like the Terry Collier records. They should be reissued.
They're folk. Some of them have. Some of them.
Well, they were one was reissued by the Electric Recording Company, and that's $1 billion.
Yeah,
and I think Vinyl Me Please might have done one.
I think
Terry
Light
Collier.
in the Attic or one of those companies, did a really good version of it. Or is it Numero Group? I forgot who. One of those.
Jeff is right. That was on Argo. That's right.
So I'm curious.
Etta was on Argo.
So they're doing an Etta James record on Argo as part of this chess series.
Yeah, that's
So there's
I have the Jackpot repressing of At Last. It's really good.
Yeah.
So there's chance that they'll put those titles out as part of this chess series. Or is the whole point they're all blues albums?
Well, they're blues, jazzy, is Etta James?
Terry Collier is
Etta James. I mean,
would you call Terry Collier like folk soul?
He's folk.
Etta James is blues.
Yeah, Etta James is blues, jazzy blues. Yeah.
Where will you file? Who did Ode to Billy Joe? Bobby Gentry.
Bobby Gentry.
Would you put her under country? Would you put her under jazz? Would you put her under pop?
Country? It's country, but I don't have a country section. My country is mixed with my rock and folk, but it would be in the country section. Bobby Gentry.
Here's Chad's.
But that record store day record she put out was all jazz, though.
It was kind of soulful, jazz. Yeah. It's soulful.
This one, Mazzy, you would hate this.
I love that record.
That's a great record.
No, but it's 245 RPM.
Yeah, I have that 33 version of that.
I have the 45. I have the 45.
Yeah, I've heard the 45. It's amazing. I'm not, it's amazing. I just don't,
Hey, actually, when you go on Mazzy's tour of Seattle, if you buy a 45 record, he'll punch you in the face.
You have to sit in the back.
Delmark was a great.
Now, do you get a premium if you get shotgun?
The shotgun sit in the front seat, you mean?
Yeah.
Well, the person who tips the biggest gets in the front seat.
And please understand, you getting car sick, Mazzy, that's Mazzy's wish.
You know, you guys are joking. If I really package this well, I can totally pull this off.
Now, when Mazzy pulls through the McDonald's drive-thru, you can only order one of three things.
Now they are opening very soon. The very first In-N-Out Burger in Washington, but
there's never been one in Washington.
No, and I think it's east of Vancouver,
Ridgefield.
Washington.
It's gonna suck.
I don't know where that is.
Ridgefield is almost in Portland, on the way to Portland. But you know what? In-N-Out is so overrated. I'm sorry.
I agree.
Absolutely.
I don't think it's overrated. Here's the deal, people.
Now there might be some better, but it's not overrated.
In-N-Out is its thing. It's a sum of its parts. If one thing's missing from the burger, it's not the same. So I think it's distinctly its own thing. It's fine if you don't like it, but I like it. I think it's good.
No, I mean it's good. It's an okay burger. I wouldn't go out of my way for it.
Me either. I wouldn't wait in those
I
lines.
still say Five Guys is the best burger out there.
Yeah, the fries are not good. Five Guys is good, but they're all different. Five Guys fries, I mean, you can't beat their whole philosophy on French fries. You can't beat it. They put up in the store where the potatoes came from. There's a sign each time, and they overload the bag with more fries. What is that called when there's a fry at the bottom of your McDonald's bag? What's that term called?
Straggler? Or?
No, it's something like that. Someone know this in the chat.
Oh, Burger King's terrible.
Here's the problem I've always had with Burger King, and it's one problem always. Their buns fall apart while you're eating that burger. Always.
Is it Wendy's?
I never ate a Whopper that the bun just didn't disintegrate in my hand.
Is it Wendy's? Who's the stupid company that made square hamburgers?
No, it's a gimmick, Mazzy. It's a gimmick that worked for them.
I think it's dumb.
And Wendy's burgers are fine, but
yeah, they're fine.
Here's the problem: the world we live in. If I'm going out for a burger, LA is just littered with so many good.
There's a lot of good independent burger places.
Well, like Tommy's is different. Tommy's here in LA.
Tommy's is great.
They put chili on it.
Well, what I used to like
different.
I love the smash
every
burger.
like 3 or 4 times a year I used to drive to LA from San Francisco, and I'd go I-5 always. And if I wasn't in a rush, I'd stop at the Harris Ranch, sit and have a nice lunch.
Yeah, you get a steak. You get a steak there. But if
I was in a rush or just didn't want to stop for an hour or whatever, I'd go another 20 minutes and go to that In-N-Out burger off of I-5.
Anderson's in Santanella. Anderson's split pea.
Well, didn't they close that? Well, when I was a kid, we used to go.
That was the best. No, they just recently closed it. Recently,
yeah. But when I was a kid, we used to go there all the time.
My favorite hat I left there anyway.
Yeah, but that's on 101, right?
No, there's on 5 in Santanella.
Oh, that's right. Right. I know which one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Harris Ranch in California. That's where all the beef comes from in California.
You can, 10 minutes before you hit the place, and they have a big hotel.
You can smell it.
There. You can smell
when you're in the area.
And off the side, you see literally a half a mile of just cattle there.
Cows waiting to get knocked on the head.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the big Schloss House.
Yeah.
Carl's Jr. is a good burger.
I like Dick's. Dick's. Okay, someone's going to quote me and put that in.
I like Dick's
burgers.
First time I went to Dick's, the memory came back to me is that's what a McDonald's hamburger tastes like in the 70s.
Exactly. It's an old.
Dick's is a good place to go, at 2 a.m. after the bars close.
It's a minimal burger, though. It's not it's a minimal burger, but the fries are great. I agree.
There's a guy. There's a burger stand here in LA. The guy. It's called Bill's. I think he was there for 60 years.
Yeah, he died last month at the age of 96.
I think
he made every burger.
Yeah,
up until he died. He made every burger.
It's
It is the one in Kent the closest to you, Harry, or in?
There's one in Federal Way now.
There's one.
Now hold on. Listen, Ed Topo. You in the UK call everything a burger. Not everything can be called a burger. It's a chicken sandwich. I'm sorry. It's not a burger. To me, here's what a burger is. If you have to grind the meat to form a patty and cook it, that's a burger. A turkey burger. You can make a chicken burger if it's ground chicken. Don't stop you UK people calling everything
in the UK. Everything used to be overcooked, or you'd get fish and chips. It was terrible.
Where does Oakenshield live?
Until the immigrants came, and you can order a kebab and a curry.
Oh no!
Where does Oakenshield live?
Bring good food to England.
Harry, read Daddy Bog.
Well, wait a minute. Oakenshield says he's an hour away from a McDonald's. Where in hell do you live that you can't get to McDonald's in an hour?
I think Oaken is. Are you in Finland or something? Okay, now, is that where you're going to feed people on your van trip around?
There's a place that opened in the Ballard area here a month ago. It's probably a little upscale compared. It's upscale compared to the UK pubs. But exactly a year ago, the day after my birthday, I went with 6-inch and his friend, and we had this Sunday roast in Greenwich, England. And it was so fucking good. I've been tasting that for a year, wanting it. And this pub just opened, and it has the roast, the beef, the Yorkshire pudding, the peas, potatoes. It was better last year and probably half the price. We have
places like that all over LA. There's a lot of.
We didn't have a lot of places like that.
Mazzy, that's the thing that just came up on your tour. The problem with doing your tour in Seattle, and I mean this with all due respect, is that it's Seattle. The best record stores are in Los Angeles. You need to do it in LA.
But there's enough here.
Yeah, that you have to supplement with.
How many record stores can you hit? How many record stores can you hit?
Hey, you know what? Hey, Jim is wrong. Leave LA alone. We got it covered. Go to Seattle.
That's true. Never mind. Never mind.
Plus the deal. Hey,
it doesn't take you as long to get across the city like.
Okay, Mazzy, you talked enough about your stupid roast.
We could include murder
sites. Hold on. Yeah. So what opened here in the Los Angeles area, actually in Orange County, a lot of the foreign country chains come to LA and open. So there's a famous burger place from Korea that just opened in Fullerton. Begins with an L. Lines forever. People waited hours.
Is it Labrador Burgers?
Huh?
Didn't we
go Labrador
there?
Burgers?
It's made out of Labrador beavers.
That's the whole thing about there's a lot of Vietnam vets, but you don't see a lot of Vietnamese veterinarians. Sorry, that was not nice.
You're thinking Korean.
That was not nice.
The name of the place is Loretta is the burger chain, and it just opened in Fullerton from Korea.
Let's go,
dude. People are waiting hours to go in there and get food. I'm not going to wait hours.
Why are we bringing in the war? Or the city or the war? That looks like a war.
Somebody mentioned Vietnam, but this is cool because it's got a map that comes with the record that shows you a map of the bases and
of the conflict.
Wow, awesome.
Is there a Russian-Ukrainian version of that?
There's a booklet in here.
What's the music on it? What's the music?
I never went to Vietnam, but we supported our detachment in Thailand.
My father was in Vietnam in the 50s on a merchant ship.
What's the music on that?
It's just talking. It's just talking about the American fighting man.
Oh.
Dun, dun, dun.
I will customize your tour for you.
We're going to have, if you come to Southern California, we have better record stores and we can show you murder sites.
Jim,
Strangler.
Jim, I know LA. I've been to LA like 50 times.
Yes,
I know Los
Mazzy's been.
I'm not talking to you, Mazzy.
Mazzy's been to Chicago 25 times.
I'm not talking to you, Mazzy. I'm talking to.
I've traveled.
All right, here's the deal. If you come on, it'll be Rob and Jim's tour of LA. We get a van. Jim will affectionately call the van the rape van. That's what he calls every white van. We get the rape van. We drive you around LA. You get a fruit in the morning. You get a fruit snack, a little packet of the fruits.
But he only
Gummies.
has but Jim only has a tour every
Juice
2 months.
box.
You have to drop off the stack of his magazine.
Every 6 weeks, and we drop off bundles everywhere we go. That's why we have to have a big
And then
van.
Jim will show you where all the people were murdered by all the famous serial.
Dan B, there will be a checkoff sheet. You can check off your customization. So if you want to start out with a
There'll
coffee,
be a bingo card.
a coffee from my espresso machine, you can have that. If you at 5 o'clock, if you want a martini, a custom martini here, or we can go to the Edgewater and look at where the mud shark and the Beatles
on the tour is Mazzy will take you to a lamp store where you can personally destroy a fixture.
Hey, Vance.
There's Seattle doesn't have what San Francisco would be a more fun tour for me to do, obviously. And LA is great. You can't
San
compete with
Francisco would be perfect. It's
totally.
city
And you
ever.
can't compete with Los Angeles either, and Hollywood.
The
and
problem with LA though is it's too spread out. It would take
exactly.
forever.
And San Francisco would be. I mean, I'd say with my eyes closed, but I won't be driving with my eyes closed. I would love to do that. That would, I could do it here, but my heart isn't in it here in the same way of the music sites.
You left your heart in San Francisco.
Am I going to go where Kurt Cobain, blew his head off and want to see that house? And,
Hell yeah.
All the old clubs are torn down. The Crocodile's in a different location. The clubs that used to be at Pioneer Square are gone. Do you know the clubs up here, Harry?
There's the OK. Is it the OK Hotel? That's still there.
Yeah.
I could
talk to Kimbo could give me background.
Famous jazz club, the Penthouse?
That's gone. That's a parking lot.
There used to be a really good venue called the King Cat Theater. I saw a lot of good shows there. That's a church now.
Okay.
Hey, we'll drop you off. Come on the LA tour. Part of it is we take you to Hollywood and Vine and drop you off, and you get cast in a porn movie.
No, it's
great.
This is the distribution tour. You come, we've got the back full of papers. We get to a record store. I dump the papers. You walk in, and I go, "Hey, let's go. We're done. I'm done."
Don't you ask for a check for the next ad?
Hold on. We'll take you one of the part of the tour Daddy Bog would like. And Daddy Bog, I know you would enjoy this part of it. We drop you off at Georgie Jessel's star on the Walk of Fame.
There you go.
Yeah. I mean, we could add a special addendum of the serial killers of the Pacific Northwest.
There are quite a few when you think about it.
Yeah, the Green River, Jeffrey Dahmer. There's a lot up here.
Well, Dahmer was not there. He was like Cleveland or something.
Who was the one up here?
One
the guy
person will become
the most famous one. Come on.
Yeah, he wound up down in Florida, but he started up
the
there.
Most famous one is up here, not Dahmer, the other one. Someone help us.
Mazzy.
Come on.
No.
Hey Siri.
The Green River killer, of
came
course,
from the Pacific Northwest.
Hey, Dan B, electric cars charge fast, so stop it.
To answer that.
Oh, Ted Bundy.
That's
Ted
right.
Bundy.
Gary
Ted Bundy
Ridgway,
said
the
that we had the
Greenway
Green River killer.
Oh, another place people Zodiac's the Bay Area. That's the Bay Area, San Francisco. A place people love to go, the Twin Peaks Diner. And
yeah, we went there. It was okay.
But people want to go there. Okay, it's not this greatest thing, but
hey, hold on. I'm going to do a poll. I'm doing a poll right now, and it's really a poll of me versus Mazzy. Your choice. Where would you like to visit? The Twin Peaks Diner or the Three's Company building? There's the choice.
That's San Francisco at Buena Vista Park.
No, it's here in Santa Monica, the Three's Company building.
No, there's a house. There's a
knock on our door.
Full House.
Full House.
They passed our thing.
Well, what about the
We can do the Alfred Hitchcock San Francisco tour also. Rear Window. Vertigo.
What about the Marsha house in
Vertigo and the Birds?
They remodeled it.
Yeah, the Northern Exposure town is about 40 minutes away from me.
I thought that's in Alaska.
No, it's shot in outside of Seattle.
North Bend, is it North Bend?
No, North Bend is where Twin Peaks, or near Twin Peaks. See, I actually know my shit here now.
We're going to the Regal Beagle, everyone. Come to Santa Monica and we'll go to the Regal Beagle.
You go to, is Barney's Beanery still there?
In Santa Monica, yes.
Can we talk about Buc-ee's?
Please.
Buc-ee's.
I need some beaver nuts
I didn't
bad.
get to
It's been a
go.
while.
Hopefully, when I go back to DC, they'll have the one built closer to DC, not 2.5 hours.
Are they
away.
outside of Texas? Where do they have? They're not in Arizona, are they?
I think they're planning one in Utah. They'll be in Arizona.
I'll go there. We'll go to Phoenix when they open up a Buc-ee's.
There's a Twin Peaks here, Herkimer, and it's exactly what you're talking about.
Well, San Francisco, there's actually Twin Peaks. They've been called,
Right.
you know, the mountains are called Twin Peaks. Of the,
No, well, this is like a Hooters place. And it's called Twin
got
Peaks.
it, got it.
Yeah.
Like
There's-
Bubba Gump's.
I've been to it in Vegas. I've been to the Twin Peaks in Vegas.
But
They're more like
Squamish Falls,
molehills
Squamish
sometimes.
Falls is really beautiful, and that's the exterior below the lodge, that hotel in the TV show. It's gorgeous there. It's a nice drive. It's
stayed at Snoqualmie Lodge a couple of times. It's very nice.
yeah, I've eaten there. There's a upstairs restaurant, a fancier restaurant downstairs. It's a great place to have lunch. You know, it's not cheap, but it's a nice vacation place to have lunch.
There's a giant peacock in my backyard.
Braggart.
Congratulations.
Just saying.
That's what Jim's going to feed you on his tour.
Okay.
Houston-
What other Seattle sites? We can go to the Jimi Hendrix original or one of the houses he lived in.
Whatever you do, don't go to the Mopop. What a fucking joke that is.
Yeah, I
Every
agree.
year it's something different.
Everybody wants to go there, and I agree. It should have been, the vision of it got watered down, unfortunately.
Yes. Yeah.
And they should have left it the Experience Music Project. It's a great Frank Gehry building on the outside, and they fucked it up on the inside. Apparently, it was the guy, Microsoft's wife, that had a big fight with Gehry, and she finished the inside, or someone, I don't know, which is weird. I don't know. Yeah.
If we come to LA, we can go to the Latuna Canyon internment camp where they temporarily interned some of the Japanese on the way up.
Well, that's like the in San Francisco, the Japanese tea gardens too. Unfortunately,
Here they did it at the Puyallup Fairgrounds.
yeah. It's kind of what's happening today in the world.
Want to read a great
You know
book?
what? I love Gavin
Perfidia.
Newsom. I want that man to run for president.
I hate
Even
to
if-
say it, but I love that guy too.
Even as flawed as he is,
I
he's
know.
a smart fucking guy.
I thought he came from money, but he didn't.
No, he didn't.
I
But he
have a
got
story.
supported. He got
I have a quick
supported by the Gettys, the San Francisco Gettys, and helped out to start his restaurant and bar. He had a restaurant and bar, so he came from Marin
Yeah.
How long
County.
was
His
he,
father was kind of a.
how long
showman.
didn't he how long was he mayor of San Francisco?
2 terms.
And then he became
He did one thing that I just can't
he
stand,
was the
but
state, wasn't he before he was lieutenant governor? What was he before
Lieutenant governor.
he was.
He was picked, wasn't he picked by Jerry Brown to run as lieutenant governor? You have to run to be lieutenant
I can't remember that, but I was in San Francisco when he was mayor. I mean, and he was a good mayor, and I don't care what
Didn't he
anyone
replace
says.
Willie Brown? Didn't he take over from Willie Brown?
Was there
Maybe.
someone? No, Lee. Mayor Lee was after Willie Brown,
Okay.
who died. We had an Asian mayor. I don't care what people say. Kamala Harris was a great DA in San Francisco and a good senator too. And people don't like her because she got quote anointed, which is kind of bullshit in a way. Bullshit, not bullshit.
Someone just sent me this picture, Mazzy. You'd like this, okay? Someone just sent this. So it's funny. I'm not doing this to be political. I think it's funny. There's Gavin Newsom in high school, and there's JD Vance in high school.
There you
There you
go.
go.
I can say no
Well,
more.
Gavin is like 6'3" or 6'4".
I have these friends that are kind of militant lesbians and they're very political and shit. And when Gavin was running for governor, they went all the way out to like Palmdale or something to hear him speak. this group of like 3 or 4 lesbians, and when they came back, I said, "How was he?" And every single one of them said, "He's so fucking hot."
He is. I mean, he's a good. Like,
That's what I said. Well, what about it? They just said, no.
You know, the stupidest thing he did, and it's a dumb thing a lot of these politicians did during the pandemic. He went to the French Laundry for that dinner when everyone was locked down. Dumb fucking thing.
That's not the stupidest thing he did.
No, but compared, well,
the stupidest thing he did was fuck his best friend's wife. His campaign.
Yeah, but look who his wife was.
Huh? I don't think that was his wife. At the time. And that's the other thing that freaks me out. He was married to Guilfoyle. Now he was. She
wasn't crazy then.
He was married to the young, you know.
Yeah, but his wife now. Oh, mamma mia.
Anyway,
she's Italian.
No, she's a hot blonde. She was an actress, hot actress.
Thing is, he's the only person that's taking on Trump and is a smart guy and quick on his feet. And
no, actually, that's not true. Pritzker from Illinois is doing.
Okay,
I would say both of them are equally. I wish more people of their status and politically. Those are the two guys that have no problem. They're very.
He's not a show pony. If you know what he's done,
get someone smarter.
He's not a show.
Again, as he was the San Francisco mayor. In fact, a lot of the Democratic Party didn't like. I forgot who was president then. Maybe during Bush W.
Yes, when he was married to Guilfoyle.
He helped get gay marriage legal, and a lot of the Democrats were afraid of that coming up.
Yeah, he signed the first.
He signed the first gay marriage thing.
Mazzy, actually, I'll add another name to those governors. It's the Maryland guy, Wes, whatever his name. Him, Pritzker, Newsom. There's several governors that are, and then the New York, that lady, she's standing up. So there's several of these governors doing their.
He's got the bite. You know, you got to fight Trump on his.
Listen, obviously, being the president of the U.S. isn't a lot about your ability to run.
Buddy, I think you got to.
I'm going to respond to the Rev. There may be better people, but there isn't a better person who will go after Trump and kick his fucking.
But even though Trump won't be running theoretically,
no, he probably won't even be alive by then.
Right. We hope not.
Oh wow! Oh. I can't believe you said that, Mazzy. That is so evil.
What? I hope not. Do you really care if something happened to him? I'm not.
I just
promoting any.
Well, many people are saying
say it out loud. That's all.
That's what they say. They are saying that.
I don't say ass cancer.
Many people are saying that.
Loud. Anyway, so yeah, we're in a crazy time, but did you know that Sandy Koufax owned the Tropicana on Santa Monica Boulevard?
I did not know that.
No one knows the Tropicana.
Or Sandy Koufax anymore.
That's the only Tropicana they know.
Sandy Koufax, was she in the movies?
She was hot. No.
I don't know about Howard Dean. Howard Dean did it in his state, in his city, and made it people at their to legally get married. I don't know. I didn't know that.
Yeah, but Howard Dean was Vermont, right?
Yeah, which is a gay state. Everyone in Vermont is gay. Ben and Jerry are fucking lovers.
Yeah, no one lives there.
Are lovers fucking.
Are they really? I'm going to juggle until it's over. That's it.
Okay.
Fuck. Never mind.
Your Sanka is ready.
I think yes, Trump is going to get the Nobel Peace Prize. Yes, he's going to get an Academy Award. Yes, he's going to get a Grammy. Yes, he's going to get.
He's really trying to sell.
Hold on,
Zelensky short, man.
Here's the deal. Name the last person to win the Nobel Peace Prize. Anybody? Anyone?
Bob Dylan? No, that was the writer.
Did anyone?
Obama.
No one cares. No one cares.
And it's one person cares.
Nobel is a private organization who picks whoever they want. Okay.
And yes,
they should give it to Obama again.
Wouldn't that be great? Just for the hell of it. Just for the hell of it.
Give it to Donald.
They should give it to Gavin Newsom.
No, if you want to piss Trump, piss Trump off, give it to Rosie O'Donnell or somebody like that.
No, but she's in Ireland now. Gavin, give it to Gavin.
More power to her. She said, I'm going to leave the country, and she did. I respect that.
Yeah, I did too.
Drysdale was more reliable.
Here's the funny thing.
It was a monster.
You want to understand Rosie O'Donnell. that she had a talk show. I don't know how long it ran, 10 years. She made so much money from that show. She can do whatever the fuck she wants.
Yeah.
Well, good for her.
Well,
Too
this
bad
is
she
what-
didn't take Roseanne with her.
Oh man, this is why we're here.
Dude looks like a lady.
She's a lady. Okay.
Oh, look who's here. Leland, what record nonsense do you have for us? Do you have any record information? Oh, did I even talk about this? I
Yeah.
didn't talk about
Don't. You already showed that.
Did I show it?
You showed the not on your show.
No,
but you
I
showed it
don't
on
think I showed. No, I didn't show it anywhere. I just shared
showed
it.
You mentioned it on Rachel's Sunday morning show.
No, I didn't. No, I did not.
You held it up. It was
Did I?
about the VMP serial killer.
The Vinyl Me Please guy, I think, is certifiably nuts. Who bought the company? He sent out an email to people. I'm not subscribed anymore, but I guess they have my email. He sent out some weird ass typed out manifesto and then digitized it to put it in email.
Was that a real thing?
It was a real thing. It was an incoherent.
He's not just a record collector. He bought the company.
Yeah, well, it was a ridiculous thing trying to update people. It was incoherent nonsense. Yeah, that's the one we're talking. It was weird. We're obtaining assets. It didn't make me feel good about being a member.
So the Humming Guru is up for the Nobel. Is it the Humming Guru or the Nova, which is being nominated?
The Nova.
Okay, here's a good one for you.
But don't leave it in too long.
Here's
It'll
a good
damage your
question to
record.
pose, and I want you guys to use your brains. Who in the vinyl community has the best shot of winning a Nobel Prize in any category?
Oh, the Rev. Absolutely.
In what category?
bitchinness, bitchinosity.
I'll tell you one person who doesn't have any chance of winning a Nobel Peace Prize. This guy.
Hey, no.
It's all about peace, brother.
No,
all about
no science.
Hey, did you
Prize.
get a hold on one second, Dr. Robert? Did you get a signed release from everyone behind you to appear on a live stream?
Are you allowed to smoke in a restaurant over there?
Well, we're outside, and yes. And,
Oh boy, if I was eating next to you, I would.
Yeah,
say,
and has anyone come up to kiss
Ugly
you
American.
while you smoke
allowed
that
to-
cigar?
Are you allowed to urinate next to the person smoking a cigar outside?
well, that's a lot of questions from a lot of different angles there. I don't know that I can answer them all
I
at
know.
once.
Let's go back to the Peace Prize. I think it should be
What
the
are you
Rev.
drinking beer for at 8:00 in the morning?
I think
It's 5
Gavin
p.m.
Newsom
here.
his arm is going to last longer than Sandy's.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right.
Where currently are you at, Dr. Robert?
We're back in Heidelberg. We're heading for the Spanish coast tomorrow.
No, what establishment are you at right now?
I'm at a. I wouldn't be able to give you the name, but it's a public square that they serve, I think, from several restaurants. So, yeah, I'm here in Heidelberg.
Is someone waiting on you?
Yes, they brought me this, for example.
So how
Oh,
do
very
how
nice.
do
That
you
looks
how
like
does
Budweiser.
how
Do they
does
have-
what restaurant know what to come to you?
Do they
Well,
have
they asked me what I wanted, and I said, "Yeah, I'll have a beer." And
He's at the
do they have a
Wiener Schnitzel.
glockenspiel? Is there a
It was pretty-
glockenspiel?
there was not a hitch. It was very easy. I don't know.
Do they have glockenspiels there, Doc?
I believe they do, but I haven't ordered one.
It's a great word, glockenspiel.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, spell it.
GLOCKENSPCHECUOUS.
Can you bring up?
No,
Tom
no,
Rashawn's
I said
comment?
spell it. The correct
it.
spelling would be IT.
What do you want, Mazzy?
Tom Rashawn's comment.
Tom Rashawn.
Yeah, what kind of beer is that? The Bitburg? Is that a half and half? You know, I can have the same experience at the Red Lion on
Melrose.
Griffith Park Boulevard.
Yeah, but that Red Lion isn't very Germany.
Oh, yes, it is. They have Bund
No.
meetings upstairs on
Yeah,
Wednesday.
I've been there.
Bund-
I mean, it's a German. People go there for Oktoberfest.
You go there during the week, and you got to be very careful because they have Bund meetings. And that is actually the location of my last glorious drunk was at the Red Lion. I mean,
I hope Dr. Robert at least has earplugs on so people aren't hearing this stream in the restaurant.
Well, I'll grant you, I regretted when I was about halfway
You're
here. That I
yelling.
had-
Why do you don't have to yell, Dr.
The
Robert?
lady behind her
The
said,
guy
"I'm
just,
getting the hell
the
out
lady
of here."
just left you behind you. She just left. She just got really pissed off.
Damn
I
Americans.
don't think that was all me, but yeah, you know,
It might have been
I'm
the
just
cigar
here.
smoke.
I'm just here. And,
She went to talk to the manager.
I guess I'll soon find out, but I don't anticipate.
Was that the German equivalent of Karen?
Yeah, right. I don't think we're going to see any difficulty. Let me put it that way.
You know what? I think Dr. Robert will quickly get caught up in an oom-pom-pom contest where they start punching each other.
No, that is not going to happen.
Doc,
I mean,
my daughter's at the Electric Monk in Nice right now. I guess the Electric Monk is a record store in Nice. Same
Nice?
continent.
She should
Okay.
get you a T-shirt.
Oh, good idea.
I'm just here to help.
You know,
Yeah,
okay,
well, I went-
here's a sad note for anybody who's been in San Francisco. They used to have some punk shows and some other music shows, but the Edinburgh Castle in San Francisco, kind of the edge of the Tenderloin, is it on Geary or Farrow? I forgot.
Well, there's
And
one
they-
in Edinburgh too.
Yeah, obviously, but it's obviously a Scottish bar, and you go out the back door, up the alley, and there would be a fish and chips place. You buy your fish and chips, bring them back and drink. Upstairs, there's a balcony with a little tiny room where they have punk shows or new wave shows. There's a couple of record companies. Remember, Arista had a release party there for, was it Graham Parker, maybe one of those people of a record, or a Patti Smith record, I forgot. But it's closing after 60 years, and that's sad. I mean, obviously, I don't live there anymore, but when a place like that closes, I don't know all the details, but
Hey, Dr. Robert,
Paris.
have you been record shopping anywhere?
I have, yes. I just went for, I don't know when the next time I'll be back in Heidelberg is. I bought a couple records by Can.
You got to get some craft work if you're in Dusseldorf.
I'm
Because
looking.
you can.
I am here from Dusseldorf, and that is why they call me Orf.
I got a Tangerine Dream box set.
Very nice.
It's 4 records. It's a British pressing. Comes with a booklet. Early box set. And what else? There's another Tangerine Dream. That's a German. I don't think it's a first pressing. It's an early pressing.
Can you interview the people that are behind you?
No, not today. Not today. And I think they're okay with that. I think everybody's okay with it. But I'll show one more, and then I probably got to get on down the road. Here you
Yeah,
go.
and Michael Jackson.
So this is a compilation. The guy said it was a good kind of entry-level compilation for Can stuff and German pressing. At any rate, never seen it, so I decided to give that a try.
hey, Dan B, I don't think they're going to open a Starbucks there because they're closing Starbucks everywhere, unfortunately. Not everywhere, but they're scaling back in places like even Seattle and San Francisco.
Good.
They're closing.
Good. I hope they go out of business. The fuckers.
Well, they're not going to go out of business, but
Darn
I mean, here's the deal, people. I hope they don't go out of business. They employ a lot of people. Okay, calm down.
and they bring good coffee to places that had shitty fucking coffee. You know, maybe San Francisco and Seattle doesn't need a Starbucks in terms of quality coffee. Although you don't need two Starbucks two blocks away from each other. That's the thing that
No.
Well, the Starbucks here is opening a new Starbucks inside the Starbucks.
Hmm. Hey,
Well,
can you?
New York, literally, New York had them on corners across.
Well,
the street.
remember in the what's the Christopher Guest movie, Best of Show? The two couple we met at a Starbucks, not the same one across the street from.
But places like New York. Okay, here's the deal, Harry. Places like New York, it makes sense that there's a Starbucks across the street from a Starbucks because the mass amount of people there.
Yeah.
And there's
And
enough people
walking. People don't want to cross
in different
the street.
directions. So it makes sense. But here near me, Starbucks there, Starbucks in the grocery store, you know?
And people don't realize all beans at Starbucks are not equal. If you can find one of their cafes that carries the Starbucks Reserve, it's a better bean, seriously, and it's better.
Yeah, you know what? When you grind it up, it's coffee.
Not true.
Yes.
Don't you like the ones that come out of some animal's ass first?
You mean like Trump's
Civet.
big beautiful bill?
The civet coffee. Yes.
Yes. When was Starbucks? In the 70s? Actually, Starbucks
Pete's, right?
in Berkeley, California, was Pete's Coffee, and the guys worked at Starbucks, and they split off. And I guess he came up to Seattle. The first Starbucks. It's funny. The first Starbucks is still there, right across from Pike's Market.
I thought they closed it.
Pike Place Market is still there, and there's a line. Despite there's another Starbucks 2 blocks away. That one there's like 100 people in line every day. But they're reserved cafes. The one at the world headquarters here, where we go after Record Store Day every year. That's the location. That's where their offices are.
Michael, the reason I don't like Starbucks is because the owner sold the Seattle
always overdone. And if the few stores, I don't know if they still have them. They used to have the Clover. They bought Clover machine. It's really good drip coffee, but it's the Clover. They bought that company, but not all Starbucks have it. I mean, they do over roast it. It's not my favorite. Pete's is much better for a chain, but I think there's only one Pete's up here anywhere. And there's one at SeaTac. There's a Pete's in SeaTac.
I mean, as far as I was comparing Pete, when Pete started opening everywhere, people were all over it. Starbucks is better than the Pete's. But
I don't like
Pete's is okay.
Yeah, I would try it, Rev. I'm not a light coffee bean fan. I like the medium roasted.
There's an LA based chain that did a good job building up, but they kind of went off. Is Coffee Bean and Tea Leaf. And they were the ones who invented the ice blended.
Yeah.
Well, like, remember when the blended iced coffees were really popular? They were the ones doing it.
I'm not an iced coffee.
Here's their problem. Their problem is their ice. They make pebble ice. Now I'm about fuck the pebble ice. The pebble ice melts quick. Don't put pebble ice in my drink. You know what? Anyone who goes, do you have small ice? Fuck you with your small ice. You need the big ice so it stays ice longer and keeps it cold. Screw the pebble.
You're a pebble ice bigot.
I am.
Very strongly worded, but you know.
You know what? I'm surprised Dr. Reber didn't tell us a story about pebble ice coming out of someone's anus.
So I see that Michael's here, poetry. My guy from Hawthorne reached out to me yesterday, and what he's going to just bring what he has. I think apparently Thursday or Friday is going to bring over the Spender, but the A7s, not the upper one, not the Ds. So sorry, Michael, but I think he's going to bring those up and set them up and let me just listen to him for a while. So it'll be interesting to see the difference. I think it's going to roll off the tops because I do have a little brightness here, but we shall see. Spender A7s.
I picture Jack pushing someone to the ground to get a cup of this coffee.
Morning, Jack.
There's
a lot of Dutch brothers here too.
Pardon me?
You know what? I drink shitloads of coffee every day, and I have no trouble sleeping.
Yeah,
You
I
know,
don't either. It doesn't bother me.
The big
Caffeine
reserve,
does not
the
bother
big
me.
Starbucks reserve at Capitol Hill is beautiful. It's like Willy Wonka's chocolate factory or something. But if you go to Silver Platters in Soto, there's a huge free parking lot. You can go to the world headquarters, and there's a reserved big beautiful cafe there. They bake their own bakery goods and things. There's a bar within it. If you into espresso martini and stuff, but you can get that good stuff there and park easily there. If you're driving.
If I cared about naming these streams, I would name the stream Mazzy's Tour of Seattle from Hell, because he's going to take you to places that don't seem like they go together.
Yeah, believe me, I know, but Dan B, this is the place I live in, and I'm fine with it.
Yeah.
Wait. Yeah, hold on. Dan B, you seem to be an expert in everything, but I don't know where it comes from.
There are a lot of hard surfaces. Okay, I could go downstairs and treat the place, and it's better for sound wise. But I want to listen to music when I have friends over. I enjoy it. I understand the compromises, but it's my.
So
I do
what?
that.
You're
Thank
thinking of
you
buying
for
new
the suggestion.
speakers?
I do appreciate it. But I've gotten fucking people posting that in my reviews. I have on my videos. I have people telling me that I love the music. It's the music, stupid. So I don't really care.
Can I bring something up? And I'm not trying to turn it in a serious direction.
Yes,
and I had some of it here. There's a putz who thinks this is the way I'd like to be known for and come in and troll, right? So I woke up this morning. I really do not follow this gentleman, and that's that Americana Sam dude who seems like a fine guy.
He's a good
Yeah,
guy.
he's a good channel.
Let me finish. It's not. He's a fine, nice guy, but he made a post that he tried to do a live stream last night, and that dude seems like a very nice guy. But his whole deal is, I just want to talk about the music. I don't want to get caught up in nonsense. So someone went in and trolled his live stream, which I think he took down. Everyone knows there are 4 guys who like to go in and fuck with people's live stream, mainly one guy. And it's ridiculous. Why can't you just let this dude do what he does? He doesn't bother anybody. He's not like me, because I'll stand up for myself. I have no problem telling someone they're a fucking idiot. But that's all I have to say. Leave that guy alone. Thank you.
And he just got married too.
Right.
Well, that has nothing to do with it. You're not a good guy and you're married.
I understand, Dan, about there's visually nice treatments. I mean,
Wait. Yeah. Hey, Dan B, there's your niche. Start your channel, and all you talk about are room treatments.
I could put a sock over my TV, definitely. It's like a calf can. I have
guys. I think I'm going to have to pay my bill.
Pillows. I have a lot of pillows here.
Good to see everybody.
Hold on. This would be good for my stream if you care.
Carpets.
Hold on. Mazzy, shush. Dr. Robert, this would be good for my stream if you do this one favor for me.
Well, you can always ask.
All right. Can you dine and dash right now, please?
Well, I'm not going to put it all, of interest to everybody, but yeah, that's probably what's next. So, at any rate, cheers, guys.
Hey,
cheers, Doc.
Yeah, take care.
See, the people are asking for you to dine and dash.
All right. Well,
seriously, I wish you all both well. Have a great day. And,
enjoy the coast of Spain.
Yeah.
Have some. What are those things you have throughout the meal? The small dishes.
You should go to Porto, Portugal.
No, what are the small dishes in Spain called?
Tapas.
Tapas. Go eat all the tapas.
Well, we'll do our best.
Go to Mallorca.
All right.
All right, Doc.
Thank you. Thank you all.
Why is it
Love you, Doc.
Take care.
Oh, thank God.
Imagine that guy drink. Holy shit.
I think he's dining and dashing.
That guy, I've never seen anyone down beers like that.
Did you just say you think Dr. Robert is dashing?
Wow.
Ding. I will gladly support your channel, your efforts for a new channel, if you show dine and dashing videos.
They're all over YouTube, and you get
I
to see them get locked
You know
up
what,
and
as
handcuffed
someone who
and put in
waited
the back of cars.
as someone who waited tables for years, those are the most despicable people there are on the face of the earth.
Who?
People who dine and dash.
Is that even a real thing, though?
It is. It's
Yep.
Unfortunately, it's a real thing. People suck. They're horrible.
My wife worked at a restaurant not for very long, and there was a table that was giving her a hard time, and they wanted a picture of something, and every single person that worked in the back hocked a loogie in the picture.
Mm.
So I'm
And wait. Can we see that picture of you?
That's how we met.
Which wife was this?
Trace. Number 3.
3 out of 4?
Nope, 3 out of 3.
Oh,
So, like for the Lincoln lawyer, his phone is ex-wife number 1, ex-wife number 2. Is that what you've got?
Ex-wife number 1, I don't communicate with at all. Ex-wife number 2, yeah, she still comes to Thanksgiving and shit.
Hey,
Number 2.
Trevor, I showed it. Rewind the stream. I showed it earlier. I found it at Amoeba. It was buried. Here's the deal. Let me give you a tip on shopping at a record store. Look through everything, because this was stuck in a place where you wouldn't have noticed it if you just casually.
If you look in the Christian music, the spoken word, people will stash stuff that they want to come back and get later.
I find that all the time.
I mean, Amoeba. Here's the great thing about Amoeba and Mazzy Poo Poo's Amoeba. They're a big store.
I like Amoeba.
They're a big store. They get so many records going through that place. They can't possibly identify each record correctly. They can't price it correctly. They miscategorize placing records. Amoeba's great because they get so many records in. They spread the ones that just came in throughout the store. So you got to know all the sections to go to. But I mean, if you're like me, a single guy who spends most of his free time digging, you're going to find stuff. That's the only advice I can give you. Sever all relations with people. Move into a tiny apartment by yourself. Wear track jackets.
And move to Los Angeles.
Only sell Pablos to people. Make friends like Billiam, and you'll be a star in no time. Ding!
In a week or two, they'll make you a star.
That's all
you know the way to San Jose.
I lived in San Jose for a couple of years. I enjoyed it there. Reminded me of the San Fernando Valley back in the 70s.
Hey, what's the Zappa box set that has like a fish thing on the front?
You mean probably Thingfish?
Yeah, I saw a box set. It was like
You
$35, and I thought of you, but I figured you probably already had it.
I might not. I got rid of some of my Zappa boxes just because I ran out of room, you know.
Wow.
And then I'm buying them back again. It's fucked up.
It might have been, Thingfish, yeah.
Harry, do you watch the pub videos with the English guys?
The pub videos?
Why are you obsessed about pub videos?
Let me talk. Let me finish. The point
Do
is,
they dine and dash?
No, they do them every. It's Headley and John from 6 Inch, but they have guests. I've been on it, and they talk. They each get basically 2 plays, and they show records.
That's it.
Well, on this morning's video, you should look at it's on a 6 Inch channel. On today's video, somebody brings your name up because they're talking about. I forget what they're talking. Oh, they're talking about Pacific Northwest at one point, and so you get a little shout out within that video.
Okay, I'll have to watch it.
I'll send you the link.
A real friend would send the link.
I'm
going to send the link. Shut up, you fuck.
Pretty bad though.
What's that album?
Yeah, it's it's not good. but it's okay. I have. Let me put you this way.
I can't believe
It's still Scotch taped. I don't think I ever played it.
all the what's the word I'm looking for? Everybody's pissed off about the John Lennon box deleting one song. There's a lot of videos.
Oh, okay. Well, it does seem kind of politically correct, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Or what's the word now? It does seem kind of
the
woke.
word we're hearing is the lawyer said something, which just seems ridiculous to me because that song is out there on streaming and on the earlier versions. People like Dylan.
It's on his Shaved Fish album, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, it's dumb. But we don't know. Maybe it'll be a hidden track, you know?
Oh boy. Yeah, they're gonna make it on the back of the album, right?
No, it could be like, you know, it could be on there, just not listed like an extra.
Yeah.
You know? But I don't know. We don't know. Anyway, I'll put this. People should watch these videos. They're fun. They do one every month or so. I'll put it in the chat here.
Hey, 6-inch pianist, let us know how much of a bump you get from Mazzy mentioning your channel.
I haven't done it yet. I mean, I haven't done the
but realize you have to pay him for him to do this, okay?
Good box.
This year is a year that when I was in England. I mean, this week. It was a year ago.
Wow, for your birthday?
Yeah.
And it's Saturday?
This year it's Saturday.
Oh.
Wow.
I have a record I found that's kind of cool. I picked this up the other day. Let me show it. Big. This I found the Strata East record called The Brass Company Colors. Cool Strata East record label. On this album, it's kind of avant-garde big band, but it's orchestrations done by Bill Hartman, Bill Lee, who's Spike Lee's dad, and Billy Higgins. A lot of cool people.
Does that have Bob Stewart on tuba by chance?
Yes.
Okay.
That's not the whatchamacallit, Scientology.
Is that why you read it? Or are you seriously asking about Bob Stewart?
No, I was just joking. Tuba. You don't see a lot of tuba credits.
Nice.
No. But this is and it's really good. This is a good album. So.
Here, are you showing more?
Oh God.
No, I just don't want to interrupt you. If I'm asking you and you still get upset if I ask you.
No, I mean, guy can't show records anymore.
Okay, can I show some records? I'll go ahead, Mazzy.
I have one. I'm all in on the Analog Africa. This is one of the more recent ones I've gotten. This is a double comp, and it is Roots of Rock in Zimbabwe, Modern Sounds of Harare Township, 1975 to 80. It's soul, funk, a little psychedelic, a little rumba stuff. It's so good. This is an amazing comp. I still think Analog Africa, it kills it with their booklets and their comps and their reissues from everything from, the different African continents to South and Central America stuff. Really great. But this is number 41. I actually found this one. I forgot to order. I usually order them directly. Ends up costing me about $15 more to order them from Germany. They come from Germany, but they had it at Sonic Boom recently, so I picked up a copy there. They're the only store in Seattle that I know that gets some of their records. But great stuff, Analog Africa. So that's it.
One last record I want to show before Mazzy rudely interrupted me. Then I'll go to Harry. I found this record. This is a Mercury Living Presence, Songs of New Nations, some Native American music. But I have not found many white label promo Mercury Living Presence. The only other one I found I gave to Michael Potry was Firebird. But this was a cool find, I think. So there you go. Now, Harry, I'd like to show something.
So I went to Fat Cat Records, and these were all $2.99. He had almost a whole collection, but
Oh,
Great stuff.
that's a good record. Capricorn.
It
right?
is. It's very good.
Is it? I love that guy.
Did he ever do like he did serious music records, right?
Yeah.
Well, there is serious music on.
Well, they're
this.
humorous songs, but he did regular.
No,
it wasn't
but
just stand up.
I know he was his claim to fame was doing
Fernwood
like his-
Tonight.
no, that's but I mean as a club comedian he did music.
Yeah,
right?
he was a
His
music.
second album
he
was
did-
a lot.
I thought he did do some straight music records.
He did, but they're humorous songs.
Okay.
Yeah.
No hits, 4 errors.
His
That's
Christmas single is great. Santa Fly, like
I have 2 of
Superfly.
these.
And the B-side is Santa Doesn't Cop Out on Dope.
You know, his
Yeah, that-
humor. I
that's a
love
great
his
song. I
humor.
love
It's
that
just
song.
everything he did, I was a fan of. He was in a show not long before he died, really, called The Cool Kids.
Oh, I
TV
saw that
series.
show. It was all right.
Yeah.
It was good.
Yeah, I like that.
He made a good living. Like I think he was a main character when Roseanne was a show. He
Yeah,
was on there. He was on Sabrina the Teenage Witch. He just went from one sitcom to another
Yeah.
for a period
he
of
was in
30
Arrested Development.
Oh,
Well, that was a good character.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
I'm
I
s-
remember when they tried to make him a movie star, right? He starred in like
I know.
3 movies.
He did the song about the Mill Valley hot tubs. What was it called?
Well, he did Turning Channels. I think it was that movie.
You
But
Can
there were a
Make Me
series of
Small.
films. What?
You Can Make
Not
Me
showing
Small.
anymore?
That was it. Yeah, he was a really good artist. He did the
Yeah, he painted. That's right. He was a
yeah,
painter.
he did this album cover. This is his artwork here.
He was a Renaissance man.
He really was. And you know, if you haven't seen it, you've got to go watch Fernwood Tonight with Tom Waits.
Yep. That's a spin-off of Mary Hartman.
Yeah. He was like a big regular on the Tonight Show, right?
And
He
what's
was
the guy?
on
What's the-
FM. And you know, I never saw the movie FM. I'm gonna have to try to watch that.
Here's a tip
Okay.
to all of you record collectors. You want to get the soundtrack to FM because it has the Steely Dan song that they
FM.
mainly just they did for that album. It's only on one of their greatest hits records, but that soundtrack is so good, well mastered. It's a great sounding record. And then you want to make sure it has the poster inside of it. Does that have the poster? And it's a cheap record, but it's a great record.
Yeah, Linda Ronstadt performance on that's good.
Yeah. So if you see it in a store, don't just buy it. Make sure it has the poster in it.
No
Yeah, this is
static
a really
at all.
good album, double album, a lot of hits on it.
It sounds
I
very
think it's
good.
all of Irving Azov's people for the most part on the record.
Yeah, I've never seen the film though.
It so it stars this guy who Hollywood tried to make a star and he just didn't happen for him. Michael something. And I think he
We'll
went
turn
to
your
England
back
and had a
on
little
again.
bit of success.
I saw a preview of that with my girlfriend who worked at KSAN, and it was a radio like record VIP screening, and all the radio people KSAN hated it because it was supposedly like their time. And of course, when you're in the business and someone's trying to do your thing, I thought it was enjoyable, but the radio people thought it was, phony, kind of like,
Isn't that the reason they did WKRP?
yeah, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's funny when you're so into an industry. Like, there's a movie that Robert De Niro, I think, stars in about the movie industry. It's based on the life of that Art Linson, who produced like Fast Times and stuff. There's a scene where they test a movie in it, and the guy walks out with a stack full of surveys and goes, "Hey guys, just wait here, and we're gonna hand you these surveys." If I did that, everyone would leave. We would never get anyone filling out surveys. That was wrong.
Oh, okay.
I have not seen it, I wait till everything comes to streaming. But
I've
everyone's
heard good things about it. I heard
Yeah.
it's a smart horror film, not a normal horror film,
or thriller.
thriller. But I've heard great things about it. Weapons.
Well, Surface, that you find that record often. It's good, has lots of good songs on it. It's probably the most valuable version of that record, but maybe it's $15 sealed. I don't know.
Wasn't that like a not a remake, but didn't they do it because of American Graffiti?
Well, yes and no. Maybe it was financed, but that the director of it, Floyd Montreux or whatever, writer director, a lot of his films were sort of to that period of time. But I think it was kind of based on the life of the DJ, right?
Yeah.
Alan Freed. So like Jay Leno's in it with the nanny. What's her, Fran Dresser? And Lorraine Newman plays like a version of what's her name?
You know, this
It's-
The
It's too late, babe.
Plaster
Lorraine Newman.
caster lady.
No, Lorraine Newman basically plays what's her face? The songwriter.
Oh,
Carole King.
Yeah, Carol King.
Laura Nero.
Yeah, because she wrote doo-wop songs for groups. That's
Yeah.
how. Yeah.
Carole King and Goffin. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I started watching? For 3 years I've been trying to watch oh God, what's the Big Apple movie, TV show? 2 seasons. Ben Stiller directed it.
Severance. I've tried to watch.
Severance?
Yeah, not for me.
I tried to watch the first 3 episodes like 3 or 4 times over the last 3 years, and I just wasn't having it.
Best thing I've ever seen on TV in the last 10
yeah.
years.
So finally, this past weekend, I started again, and I got through. I'm 8 episodes into the first season of 10. It really is a
Once you
grower.
get used to the creepiness,
What is it about?
The basic
about
thing.
a-
Okay, it's
a
about
job
a
where
chip.
you
Yeah,
Go
it's
ahead.
about a chip they put in these people. So when you're an innie or you're outie, when you're at work, that's all
Okay.
you know. You have no idea of your outside life. When you go through out of the elevator and leave the building, you have no idea what you did at work. Like if you worked for the CIA or
So
whatever.
it's like
We don't
being
even
a
know.
government employee.
We don't even know yet. At least I don't know. There are some twists, but it's a slow bake, a slow groove,
very slow groove.
really slow.
The
But
music,
once you kind of get into the rhythm
yeah.
of it,
yeah,
and
Yeah,
I
I
like
agree with
it's beautifully shot and it's quirky and
is.
it's creepy and it's
Kinda
stilted
very
in a
slow.
way. But
Very
now I'm
slow.
looking forward to it because everyone loved it, and especially the second season. I heard.
Should
I
I
can't
do,
get my
should I
wife
do
into
like
it.
this angle? Would it be better if I did that?
Yes.
I'm gonna vomit.
So anyway, you have to get through the first like 3 episodes and get into the rhythm and the suspense and the frustration. Like you want it resolved. Like what the fuck is like? I just happened. All I'll say is the last episode before the new one was goats. All of a sudden,
Right.
Yeah.
It's phenomenal. Anyway,
It's much like
and
this
what's her name
scene.
is so good. The acting
what?
is.
It's sort of the way I feel after the stream. Did that
Who
just
plays
happen?
the boss? Who's the actress who plays the boss?
Which the female, the woman?
Yeah, the female.
When she was married to Nick Cage for a minute, like Nick Cage, or like every other woman, Patricia Arquette.
She is so good in this.
Yeah, but also Christopher Walken and
Christopher Walken. Yeah, what's his
Turturro,
name?
John Turturro, and
Turturro.
I mean the whole
Everybody, great
cast.
cast.
Yeah,
Phenomenal. Phenomenal. It's just weird. That's all.
I'd
yeah.
like to find out what we have to do. I'd like to nominate a member of the VC for a Nobel Peace Prize.
Don't
We
hate
already
it.
talked-
I don't
I
need it.
talked
I don't
about
need it.
this earlier, Harry.
No, but I want to nominate a member of the VC. Rob,
Who?
I'd like to nominate you for bringing us all together.
Wow, what a
Rob?
great idea. What a great idea. And I think a Tubi. You should get a Tubi award. for YouTube.
How much money? How much money do they give the winners of the prize?
Of what prize? The Nobel?
Yeah, they get a stipend of some.
I don't know, man.
Hey, Russell, the cars are from the 70s, 80s, and 90s. Most of them are boxy. They want it to be like a no time, like an eerie, not just current, not just 60s. There is that 60s futuristic thing with the architecture and 50s, 60s, 70s of the
Good idea, Ed.
that kind of futurist modernist architecture and things like not the Alcoa building. I forgot what companies in Jersey and Pennsylvania, those big old corporate buildings and stuff. So
What was that movie? Was it Megalopolis?
The Coppola?
Is it kind of like that?
No, that's terrible.
No. I mean, but as far as the buildings and the cars and everything.
You know what it reminds me of? There was a movie years ago called Youth with Jane Fonda had a little part in it. Michael Caine and the other guy. It took place in Europe, and it's just all beautifully shot, very slow. And that's what this is. It's shot interesting.
It's like a Norwegian film or something, but
it's just white. Those hallways.
It's very angular architecture. They built these sets in the Bronx, these long hallways that are like a maze, like a mouse maze.
Can I make a plea to the vinyl community casting?
Yeah, Harvey Keitel. Nick gets it. That's a great
Can
movie.
I make a plea? Can I make a plea to vinyl community casting? Everyone?
All right.
Can I? Does anyone know who that is, by the way?
No.
All right. Vinyl community casting, I know you're watching. Here's what I would like.
I wish it was me, though. It's so funny.
Here's who I would like you. Here, I'm just going to show the picture. I think you can determine who you should post this as. Okay.
Yeah, but he's got too much hair.
Oh, hold on. Let vinyl community casting use the brain. Think about it. Post this on your vinyl community casting as who do you believe this is in the vinyl? I don't even want to say they're part of the vinyl community.
I would say it could be someone whose name starts with either a B or a W.
Well, let vinyl community casting go to work, make it happen, do it. Let's feel it. Let's share it.
Kind of actually looked like me when I was around 20 years old.
Oh, come on, Harry. That can't possibly be.
Val Kilmer.
This guy was the kind of the villain in Real Genius. And what other great movie was this guy kind of?
Was he in Revenge of the Nerds?
No.
Okay.
Back to the Future.
Animal House.
No, Bachelor Party. He was kind of the villain in Bachelor Party too. That guy had a good role.
He got all the parts that what's the actor who became the Black Hat TV show, that detective that was used to be the bad guy, and it was in Sex, Lies, and Videotape.
Shit. We have a
You
problem.
mean Peter
You
Gallagher?
mean the guy that's in the blacklist?
Peter
Yes,
Gallagher?
the Blacklist. What's his name? What's the Blacklist? Blacklist.
Hey, this isn't a new feature on the stream
Oh,
where Elliot.
Legal too.
Hey, this is a new feature on the stream where Elliot goes to people's houses and porch pirates.
James Spader. James.
I'm waiting for a FedEx package anytime. I've got my eye on 4 different houses here.
Okay.
Good morning, Elliot.
Does
morning.
FedEx even come to your town?
Yeah, I'm waiting on the new Molly Tuttle record right now.
Can I ask you a question? Are you guys getting ready for Sukkot out there?
We get what?
I built the tent this morning.
Are you guys getting ready for Tisha B'Av?
He's
Simchas Torah?
Elliot, he's being very Jewish right now, so just ignore him.
I'll Google it and find out what you're talking about, Jim, and then I'll let you know.
Tisha B'Av, Sukkot.
Hey, seriously, Elliot, what's the closest temple to you?
Fayetteville, about 25, 30 miles.
All right, so not that far away.
Where? What city? Oh, Fayetteville. Fayetteville?
Yeah. Fayetteville's
Fayetteville.
a military town.
Say
so
it again.
it's very diverse.
Again.
Could you say Fayetteville one more time for me, please?
Fayetteville.
It's Vull.
Fayetteville.
That is awesome the way you say that, man. You say it quick.
Do you know what we used to call it? Some people still call it this.
used to call it Vietnam.
Oh,
Okay,
God.
so here's the thing. You say like which, you make which into 2 syllables, but you make Fayetteville into 1.
Leave him alone.
That's
Hey, Elliot,
crazy.
I'm about to
That's
pray.
interesting. It's not you. I mean, I find that interesting.
Well, it's a
Fayetteville.
little closer to the old English.
Fayetteville, but then you go on other stuff.
I think our southern accents cling a little longer to some of the British Isles accents than other places in the country.
Hey,
that's a bit of a leap to my ear.
Hey,
but
Elliot, you know, the Virginia Southern accent is so spotty throughout the state.
It depends on where you are, yeah.
Well, yeah, but not far outside D.C. Like I had a fraternity brother. I go, where are you from? He go, Fredberg. I go, where? Fredberg. Fredericksburg. Fredericksburg?
Yeah.
How about say House in Virginia language? Or
House. What? How?
House.
House. If you go along the North Carolina Virginia border, I have family members from up in that area and on into Virginia. They have an accent, a distinct accent, and they say it was go to the house. The house.
Yeah, well, when I listen to my alma mater's basketball games on the radio, the commercials are "Come on down to Henrico." So, like, but I'm more northern, and I have my O's and water and toast.
Scotty,
I can go.
DJ Scotty. That's
Elliot,
basically
has your family ever
real
been
life.
in a feud?
No.
Do they still do feuds though between neighboring? No, not anymore.
Well,
Do they make the moonshine or just transport it?
Well, the largest moonshiner in the world ever was Percy Flowers from one county over, Johnston County, and he was somewhat of a celebrity. He made. It's not that he was a distributor. He had lots of people working for him that had stills all over, and he made millions of dollars that way, and he distributed moonshine up and down the East Coast and beyond, probably. But I mean, they were shipping stuff up to Philadelphia, New York, all over the place. And I remember his when I was at East Carolina, his granddaughter was there at the same time. And this is how much of in awe we were of Percy Flowers. His granddaughter was there, and we'd see her across the courtyard and go, "Hey, man, that's Percy Flowers' granddaughter." And of course, everybody wanted to meet her. She was actually very attractive, and everybody wanted to meet her.
You had 2 or 3 moonshines. She's looking pretty good.
Yeah.
Well, you didn't need to for her to look good.
Hey,
and she's a multimillionaire today, as her father was. But they've took all this land down in Johnston County, and Johnston County is a bedroom community now for Raleigh, Durham area, and she's built subdivisions all over. One of them is called Flowers Estates, I believe, and just
Flowers Estates. I'm so glad I brought it up. The whole moonshine thing.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Hey, there was an announcement made. Let me see if I can find it.
Best song about moonshine is Copperhead Road.
Hey, so guys, we knew about this because Jim and I went to an event where Joe Harley from Blue Note, Tone Poet, and they made this announcement that they were putting out this I Quebec 3 LP set, his 45 sessions for Blue Note. This was put out as a mosaic box, but they gave this the full Tone Poet treatment. This was officially announced today.
When's that coming out?
Cool.
This is coming out, I think. Is it probably October? I'm gonna guess.
Is it a 45 RPM?
No, it's 3L. It's called the 45 sessions because all the music was released as 45s.
Okay.
But this is 3 LPs of all the music. It came out as a mosaic box years ago, but now they redid it as a Tone Poet, and it's cool. That cover is really cool looking.
Oh, that looks nice.
Yeah.
Are you gonna, Harry? Are you gonna be celebrating 50 years of Born to Run pretty soon?
It's all it's coming up, isn't it? They're doing a limited edition poster you can buy right now for $75.
Eric Miola, photographer.
Yeah.
Well, wasn't Born to Run? Didn't it come out in 75, late
Yeah,
75?
50 years ago.
Yeah.
Wow.
I have an update, Rob.
Shit. You guys are.
I have an update.
Uh-oh.
You remember I was telling you about this record, this the new Basement State tapes, Lost on the River. Elvis Costello, Rhiannon Giddens, the guy from Dawes, T-Bone Burnett produced it. Where about 5-6 different artists are taking unfinished songs by Bob Dylan and completing them and recording them. This thing is going on Discogs for $120 plus. I told you the other day on here, I ordered it from the Plaid Room for damaged, listed as damaged, seam splits and corner creases or whatever you want to call it, corner bumps. So I paid $45 for this plus shipping, but I got 2 records at the same time, so about $50 for this. And I got it in. There are no seam splits. There's one little nick, it's a dark color, so there's a little white nick right here. Totally no corner creases there. One corner crease here. That's it. There's one corner crease, and that's all. And the price was, so much less, listed as damaged. And here's the interesting thing. I have it on my watch list because I kept watching for it to price to come down. And I bought this for $45. Everything else was $120, $140 in that range. And suddenly on my want list, this starts appearing for $89 and $59. So evidently that purchase I made, I'm going to have to wait. Anyway, that purchase I made led to the other sellers dropping their price a little.
Elliot, it's me calling you. Can you please pick up the phone? I have something to tell you.
Is it the strangers? The strangers.
Did that have Wagon Wheel on it? Is that where Wagon Wheel came from?
No. Not at all.
Okay.
No. This was from 2014, I believe. 2014.
So why were they selling it so cheap?
Because
He
it's
just said
damaged.
why.
They had it listed as damaged. They said seam splits. There
Was
are
it
no
sealed?
seam splits.
Was it sealed or open?
Yes, brand new. Seam splits. Seam splits. It was sealed, but they said, remember I asked you, I said, how could they know it was seam split if it's still sealed, new sealed?
But you can see it from the top if it's seam split, if it's sealed.
But there's not one. There's one.
There's a little mark.
If someone from Plaid Room is watching, could you go back and charge?
No, I see it on the top. There's a mark on the top.
Yeah, there's a little right
But
there.
do
Right
you
there.
think
I
that
see
should
it.
reduce the price that much?
Well,
I'm glad it
That's
did.
great that they did it, but if somebody ordered that new and got it, they'd be fucking blowing their guts out.
It wouldn't have bothered me. Now
Well,
there's a crease here,
But people do.
where it got bumped. But my gosh, that's what the corners are for.
But they can't sell it as a new. You buy a table, there's a little nick on it or something.
Well,
As soon as I open a fucking
I get it,
record,
but I was really appreciative to get it for $45.
Absolutely.
If it's selling for $120, I can see them say charging $80 for it or $75. But
How
they
much was it
dropped
new?
it
How much is that new?
almost to a fourth of what the selling price is. But the significant thing to me is how that one sale has affected other sellers with this record.
Right. How much is that a new record?
It came out in 2014.
No, but how much is it selling for new?
It's listed on Discogs, and some of these are brick and mortar stores for $120. But like I say, one dropped it down to 59 something, and another dropped it down to 89 something.
That must mean that it might be being reissued. Do you think?
I don't know. No, I don't think so. I think it was because when they look at recent sales and they see one sold for $45.
But the thing is, it's good that they at least say, okay, this is a copy with a seam split. There's a crease, and then whatever price they ask, at least going in. I think.
Oh yeah, I was so glad they did.
People get, when people are getting MoFi seam splits, or they get a corner ding on a Rhino Hi-Fi, and they're paying $40 or $60, whatever. I understand they get upset. I don't understand the White Album. People get pissy of the glue coming out. If there's damage on the record of the White Album, yeah, but glue, just put a little glue on and
yeah, that's easily fixed.
Yeah, easy for you to say, Mazzy. I fucking glued my fingers together. Now what? Okay.
Number nine.
Some of us have a hard time with glue.
You talked about movies earlier. I saw a good movie called Flag Day. I don't know if anybody's seen that one before.
No.
Real quick, guys. Mazzy, I was using rubber cement based on my training as a graphic artist. But Mazzy said you should get archival glue. Tom Rashan recommended this to me.
It's pH balanced and all that.
Yeah. So
yes, ma'am.
I just used it on this.
No, I'll pick some up today.
What the fuck?
When I go to the store, I'll go to the store in a little while.
I've got a story.
Oh, can I say something? When people are porch pirates in the South, they're so very polite about it.
Okay, so I sold a box set on eBay. It was sealed. Remember when this came out?
Yeah.
There was a companion to it.
Yeah.
Okay, so I sold the other one, brand new.
Hold on. We're not all geniuses. What the fuck?
Grateful Dead.
So
is that the Lyceum?
So I sold it for $130 on eBay, sealed. The guy gets it. He writes to me. He says, I opened it up. One of the records has some scratches on it. I need to return it. He showed me pictures. I mean, the marks are so light.
You buy sealed. It's sealed.
I'm not going to argue. I just said send it back. I don't give a fuck. Just
but
send
I would
it back.
say, in future reference, and you buy sealed, that's the way it comes.
Yeah, I agree. But and the thing is, it was so minor that he's complaining about it.
Well, that's
hold on.
I can't have a record like that, and I paid $130 for it. I should just send it.
Listen, Harry, I was trying to be nice about it, so calm down.
I could have argued, but I would have lost. eBay would have said no. They'd have given him his money back, and I would have been out the record.
You're better that. Well, I always am fishy where people hear those stories where people send back a record that was not the one you sent them.
Yeah, that happens all the time.
That happened with a Pink Floyd Mobile Fidelity once that I had.
Yeah, I hear about that all the time.
Yeah. Anyway, so it was. I'll just take it back and then I'll just keep it. But the only reason I'll sell them is I'm purging. I'm trying to get some space. I got the records.
Put it on your whatnot. Put it in your whatnot. You probably get more for it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So are you going to do a whatnot, Rob?
I have a lot of records. I can't, like, for my first time, I can't go on there with top flight records. I have to work. You have to work your way up, right? I don't know, maybe, but I think what I'm going to do also is I'm going to experiment on Labor Day weekend. I think later Saturday, I'm going to try and do a short auction, sort of more in the evening my time. See
the
how
only thing I would recommend is that put pictures of what you're selling up there. Have an inventory so people can see what's going to be offered. And then they can pre-bid if they want. They don't even have to be there. They can bid today, and then when the auction comes up, it's already got a bid on it.
We'll see. Elliot, do you have more records to show? I muted you because you were having conversations with your victim.
Bill, I'm going to do one Thursday, I think, at 4:20.
What's going on, Elliot?
Yeah, I got a book recommendation. Just finished this book.
We don't read here, though.
Yes, you do. A really good read. It's called The Caretaker. The Caretaker, a novel by Ron Rash. This is about his 8th or 9th novel. He also writes collections of short stories and poetry, and takes place in 1951. Young man ends up marrying a girl who his parents don't approve of, and then he gets his draft notice, and he ends up in Korea, and his wife is pregnant, and she's been kind of shunned in the community, especially by his parents, who refuse to do anything to take care of her while he's away in Korea and she's about to have a baby. And he goes to his best friend, who is the caretaker.
Are you reading the whole book to us right now?
No, I'm just giving you the basics.
Is the best friend really the father?
His best friend is the caretaker at the local cemetery. Thus the name of the book. And it's a nice read. About
it sounds like Lady Shatterley's lover.
Go on.
But great author and a good book. He's got a lot of good books. A couple of them have been made into movies as well. The World Made Straight. You mentioned Steve Earle earlier. The independent movie was made based on that novel. About 10 or 15 years old. What's Noah Wiley? Is that his name? That used to be in
The Doctor Show.
The Doctor Show. He stars in it, and Steve Earle stars in it. And then a big production that Jennifer Lawrence was in,
Hunger Games?
Serena. It didn't. It was a flop in the box office. It didn't do well. Much better book than movie. But Ron
Ramsey's two records that are Elliott type records, actually, and I bet you Elliott even owns one of these.
I'm thinking, I'm toying with a new segment on the live stream.
Book moment.
Elliott reads books to us.
Here's a book. This is a great fucking book.
Oh, that is a good book.
Best
Friends. Is that Best Friends?
Everybody needs to read this book.
Yeah, I've got
that is an excellent book.
Oh yeah, it's one of the best books.
And Maplethorpe,
so good. So good.
You know, these are 2 out of the 3 from a set. I don't have the third one, but I bet you Elliott has at least one of these.
What is it? I can't really see it for the sun here.
It's David Grisman and Jerry Garcia, Bare Bones.
Yeah, I've got volume 1.
Volume 1 of the master tapes. It's all acoustic stuff, great stuff. This is sort of the other tunes, arrangements, works in progress, like a great version of Friends of the Devil, some acoustic sort of new grass, jazzy stuff on here. Excellent sounding records.
You obviously don't watch my videos.
I do. I have. That's why I said I couldn't remember, but I did watch you when you showed one of these, the first one.
I reviewed the volume 1. Yeah,
I did. It's great. It's a great record. I was giving
you Nick Rudeau's comment. I kind of miss Puzzle Time, don't you guys? You remember that?
No, I remember Puzzle Time. That wasn't a high point though.
Worst segment than Puzzle
Time. Two
James
things you talked about earlier in the show.
James putting puzzles together.
All right, calm down, Harry. We get it.
Dead Skunk in the Middle of the Road reached in March of '73. It reached number 16 on the charts, the top 40 charts. So it was a top 20 hit. It was a big hit.
Wow.
And what was the other one? Oh, the Transitions folk record was a guy named Sam Gary.
Yeah.
The album was called Sam Gary Sings.
Yeah.
He was a cohort with Josh White, I believe it was. He worked with Josh White.
You mean that commie? The commie Josh White? The commie folk singer, actor, activist Josh White?
I think it was Josh White. Folks. Somebody can correct me if I
also Elliott.
We have a problem.
Yeah, executive Costco members get in at 9. I gotta go.
Calm down. But Harry, Elliott, when you tell the story about that song "Dead Skunk in the Middle of the Road," I would like you to finish it by saying, and the side note, they're often very delicious.
Well, I actually have a friend.
Roadkill.
I have a friend whose father was a mail carrier, and he grew up hard in the Depression, and my friend came home one afternoon from school, and his dad he'd been through with his mail carrier route, and he came home and something smelled so good in the oven. And his daddy told me, he says, yeah, somebody ran over it this morning and I got it up pretty quick. It's going to be good. It wasn't a skunk, I don't think, but some vermin in the road. Needless to say, my friend found his way over to our house that evening and called up and said, Mom and Dad, I'm eating over at the Cruz's house.
What?
That's when you die.
When my mom moved to retire in southern Pennsylvania, they found out that there was some sort of refuge for wildlife, and they would go around and ask people, if you spot roadkill, let us know, so they could achieve it and they could feed it to the refuge.
Didn't they make roadkill like it's okay to eat roadkill now in California? California? No, maybe not. Ravens follow cars because they know hopefully eventually there'll be a little roadkill for them. They've been known to do that.
Excellent story, Jim.
Just saying, I have a few Raven stories. Ravens in Seattle as well.
You mean ravens, not buzzards?
No, ravens as in crows, ravens, corvids.
We see buzzards every once in a while eating roadkill.
Ravens will take a nut, drop it on the ground, wait for a car to run over it, and then go eat the nut.
There used to be a used store in Oklahoma called Buzzards. Guy worked. He's on the city council now.
Does he? What about eating the dogs and the cats? Joey wants to know.
It's funny that they just stopped doing that all of a sudden, isn't it?
Well,
wait, they're not eating dogs and cats in Ohio anymore?
Apparently not. You don't hear any more about it.
I mean, how much dog and cat are there?
That shows you how improved the economy is in America today after the election, because now the people don't have to eat dogs and cats anymore. They can actually go to the grocery store.
They can actually step up to roadkill.
Wait, they started selling dogs and cats at the grocery store?
Well, they're eating the dogs, they're eating the cats. So
there was a restaurant in here in Burbank that got busted with, it was called Chopsticks, right across from Disney, and it got busted with frozen cats.
So Trump was right. So Trump was correct.
Now.
Well, but he had the fucking geography wrong.
Jim, how long were you involved
he always
in
gets
that
that.
restaurant?
What?
How long were you involved in that restaurant?
That was Chopstick.
He was a silent partner.
Hey, Jim used to say to me, the food there was perfect.
Perfect.
Oh man, this is painful. This show is painful.
It really is.
Order up.
I've hit it out of the park a bunch of times today on this stream.
Says
seriously though, Costco executive members get in at 9.
Yeah, you know what? No one cares about that.
Does it matter if you get in early?
Here's the deal, people. It doesn't matter when you enter a Costco.
Awesome. It's like the pandemic. It's like the pandemic.
It's very rare that I've entered a Costco with my aim of buying something and they did not have it. I did not need to get there early.
Are you going to get it?
That's not the point.
Are you going for a?
There's no other shoppers.
Are you going for a 15-pound jar of maraschino cherries?
Here's the deal.
There's no samples,
including everyone in the peanut gallery.
That's the problem. There aren't any.
Everyone on screen, and everyone in the peanut gallery. Here's the main thing I can picture all of you buying from Costco: the big giant container of the cheese balls. I can easily, everyone can hold it in front of them.
But do you remember
pretzels with the peanut butter in it?
Do you remember when they used to have peanut butter? They used to have a lot of box sets and CDs and DVDs,
Mm-hmm.
and
I remember they were selling.
The Beatles mono box was stacked at Costco for like $225 or something.
The Dark Side of the Moon 30th anniversary, blah blah blah. They sold it like hotcakes there.
Yeah.
You can buy a casket at Costco.
All those.
You got to buy
Sam's Clubs around here.
Can 4 people talk at once instead of 3, please?
Okay, I'm going to do a poll, and here, well, not a poll. You can pick which person here on screen always walks out of Costco with a gigantic pack of toilet paper. My vote is
Well, that's
for,
everybody.
Yeah. Especially if
not?
it's that extra strength, man.
Why
No,
I'm
wouldn't
saying-
you, Waxed?
I have
Elliot,
not.
do you have
I
a
don't use
Costco or you guys have Sam Club?
Well, they're both, but Sam's Club's been here longer. But I have to drive 35 miles to get to one.
The
So I don't usually
Costco,
go there.
the Costco I go to, the Costco I went with Michael Poetry and Rob, is the very first ever Costco in Seattle.
I went there
Hey,
with you
We're
too.
going
I
to war,
think, didn't
folks.
I?
You go to war.
Yeah. I went
Hold
there.
on. Let me add to what Mazzy just said, his little story. And you know that because Mazzy won't shut up about it when he goes there with you.
Right.
It's like
part of
how
his-
can you
part of
tell
his
when
record
someone's
tour.
vegan? They'll tell you.
Yeah, that was
Listen,
a
I
fun
got
day.
breaking news here, folks.
Rob
Breaking
was a
news.
professional Costco shopper. It was great.
I got
Costco's
breaking
hybrid.
news.
What now?
You
What
hear
now?
all that?
Like those.
Did you hear all that?
Yeah.
That's like one helicopter after another going by.
Is
We
that
must be-
ice? Is it
Must
ice?
be going to war. I don't know.
It's ice.
And maybe it's National Guard being
Hey,
deployed
look, they're
somewhere.
looking for the stills. All the moonshine still.
I do buy the
Oh.
Charmin, Jeff, free.
Listen,
All kidding aside, my pastor's daughter is in school at Duke University in divinity school, and she is of Asian descent, and she is terrified that she is going to be accosted there, in Durham somewhere or on the street somewhere, because she doesn't look like
Everybody else.
everybody else. I mean, that's a real fear for
I'm
her.
not like everybody.
There's a lot
else.
of fear out there. I know Rob doesn't like this talk, but there is fear from a lot of people, brown people and Asian people, and people don't realize that they scoff it off like, well, they shouldn't be here anyway. But it's not just, quote, illegal. There's a lot of fear. People are getting picked up. Even for a short time, they're getting picked
You
up.
want to stop
That's
illegal
un-American.
immigration?
I'm sorry.
Stop hiring them. Start arresting the people who hire them, and that'll put an end to it.
No, it won't.
All right.
That'll
Well,
never
Why
happen.
arrest
Hold on.
them and not arrest the people
Oh,
hiring
Well, I
them?
agree with that. I mean,
we're
but look,
not
Because that's
solving
illegal
that.
and hiring him isn't.
We're not, and we'll never solve that problem here. guys.
I hate to say what I
But-
think the solving thing to that problem is, and it'll make me sound like a real fucking Trumpy, but being the liberal that I am, I don't, into this day and age, I don't understand birthright citizenship going forward. I just don't. We're not trying to correct the wrongs of, the Supreme Court decision that they made back in the
All right.
1800s.
Well, here's the deal. That's a topic that I choose.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it.
All right. So
That would fix everything. though.
we're 2 minutes past the time.
Yeah, I got to go to Costco.
I appreciate everyone coming. We'll see
Doors
you
are
on.
open.
We'll see you on Thursday.
See you Thursday.
All right. Everyone.
See you, everybody.
Ciao, everybody.
Take care.
fuck you, Rob.